Rosé and the Demon Hunters. Why 2026 will be the year the Grammys fully embrace K-pop. The undeniable success of Apt and Golden is impossible for voters to ignore and should account for the genre's first Grammy win. In November 2020, BTS made history by getting nominated for Best Pop Duo Group Performance at the Grammys, marking the first time a Korean pop act got nominated for any category, breaking through 8 years after countryman Psy and his inescapable hit Gangnam Style were notoriously snubbed. While BTS is unmistakably huge, the nomination didn't just happen. It took strategic campaigning and marketing to convince voters to give the genre a fair chance. Fast forward 5 years, and there's been a tectonic shift. 2 of the biggest songs of this Grammy season, both general field contenders and frontrunners for specific categories, are direct results of the ongoing K-pop expansion in the U.S. But how exactly did we get to a point where the Grammys are expected to support the genre? And perhaps most importantly, will Record Academy voters actually go all the way and give the K-pop performers the awards? The relationship between K-pop and the Grammys is multifaceted, since the lack of nominations likely isn't just about the genre itself. The Grammys have had a history of snubbing boy bands and girl groups dating back to the 2000s, with huge acts like One Direction, Fifth Harmony, and 5 Seconds of Summer never achieving a nomination despite widespread commercial success. K-pop acts tend to have similarly single-sex ensembles, with the added stigma of being seen as highly manufactured. Another type of artist the Grammys have been loath to celebrate are acts with teen-based audiences who often have to wait until after they shed the Disney image to get Grammy recognition. Even teen performers who did crossover, namely Justin Bieber, usually lost to less popular acts with more prestige. One could chalk it up to demographics. The typical Grammy voter, especially earlier this century, is over 40 with commensurate tastes. Think live instrumentation and a more adult sound, which classes with the teen-friendly aesthetic and bubblegum sound embraced by the best-known K-pop groups. And that's to say nothing of the language barrier, which makes it hard for non-English-speaking acts to gain traction with voters. But BTS figured out the formula. The year prior to the 2021 Grammys, the group's team strategically rolled out efforts to make the group more accessible to the average Recording Academy voter, beginning with the Grammy stage during Lil Nas X's performance. Their first nomination came for Dynamite, a fully English, 80s-inspired disco pop track, not far removed from the likes of Doja Cat and Dua Lipa. Additionally, BTS attempted to dispel the notion that they were manufactured via a viral Tiny Desk concert featuring the septet in a stripped-back setting to highlight their vocals and the song's arrangement. This offered a much more nuanced view of the genre, and the Recording Academy responded in kind. After 2020, the nominations for BTS were easier to come by, with the group managing to rack up 6 before going on hiatus. Despite it all, however, BTS didn't win anything. So what makes 2025 the year K-pop will finally score a statuette? Rosé's Apt, while not the first K-pop hit to cross over to the US, has become the most embraced. The song topped pop radio, a feat no other Korean pop artist has accomplished, and became the first song to accumulate 2 billion streams on both Spotify and YouTube in less than a year. That type of success alone is typically enough to warrant a Grammy nomination, but the win is also in play due to some additional factors. The track features Bruno Mars, a huge Grammy darling, and the song's sound is practically engineered to appeal to voters. It's based on live instrumentation, it's pop rock, and it's mostly English, only having the titular word in Korean maintaining that K-pop essence. The track has also been relevant all throughout the year, winning Song of the Year at the MTV VMAs, and Rosé appearing on The Howard Stern Show and The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon to promote it. Because she is a solo artist, Rosé might also overcome the girl group boy band bias, which is why many experts are predicting the track not only to win pop duo group performance, but also contend in the general categories. Based on the latest Gold Derby prediction data, Apt ranks 4th for Record of the Year and 9th for Song of the Year, while Rose ranks 8th in the Best New Artist field.